This is where we were last episode, and today I'm back for revenge. Let's see. Guys, finally. What is this? There it is. What's up, guys? Your boy Jfishy here, and today, guys, man, let me tell you guys, the weather has been terrible here recently in the Tampa Bay area. I mean, we've got some crazy rain in the past couple of days. But yeah, so today we're actually going to go and try to get revenge on that snook that got me in the mangroves the other day. Hopefully they're still around. I would assume they are, and I actually am going to use my voodoo that I have an older voodoo, so we'll see if that works. I got the Slam Shady, and yeah, we're just pretty much going to take some artificials out there and see what happens, guys, see what bites. But yeah, hopefully we can get something good. I tell you what though, it's a little later than I would have wanted to get out there. But yeah, guys, I guess I'll see you guys on the water. All right, well, as you guys know, this is where we were last episode, and today I'm back for revenge. I wasn't able to go get any new voodoos, but I do have my old one, the one that I kind of said in the video that I left at home because it got stiff. I have that one with me, and just seen some dolphins, which isn't a good sign, but hey, we gotta try it. You know what, this water looks too calm. Let me go check out the pier first, because I don't have too much time. All right, guys, well, let's get started with today's adventure. And like I said, I kind of showed up to this area, and I already knew it because of how the weather had been recently with the water, a lot of rain coming through. I knew that the water was going to be super dirty, super like muddy, and that's exactly what happened. And not to mention, it was a super low tide, which I probably should have done a better job at looking it up. But hey, I always like to just go out there anyways and give it a shot. We gotta try. It's the only thing we can do. It's actually afternoon. Last time was morning, so that's also a big change. Let's see. I kind of want to see if I get a follow-up. There we go. All right, I like that cast. Oh, look at that back there. So we got some mullet jumping. Ooh, the dolphin just found himself some food. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, he's ambushing something over here. Wow, Whatever it is, he chased it. I almost hope I don't hook up, but I want to try. Yeah, that dolphin. It's a bad sign that the dolphin's here, but at the same time, it looks like he definitely found something right there. You guys seen, he put on a good show. I see something jumping right there. At this point, I was really starting to think, man, it's like everything that you don't want to happen in a fishing trip is happening. Because first, you know, the tides aren't exactly the best or what you would have wanted. And then you guys seen right there, the dolphins just came out of nowhere, and they were ambushing something in that water. I'm not exactly too sure what it was, but I decided to try to cast in that area just to see if maybe they would eat, you know, while they were running from the dolphins. Because I've heard, you know, even though the dolphins spook them sometimes, spook the fish, they'll still eat if you know, give them what they want. So I was kind of trying to do that just to see if I could actually hook up on something, but unfortunately I couldn't. And as you guys are seeing here, I spent most of the time casting right under that mangrove, pretty much in the same area that I did for the snook last time, hoping that, you know, maybe there was one or two at least in there staging up and trying to see anything that came through. And I was hoping that the voodoo or the paddle tail would pretty much entice them to bite, but unfortunately it wasn't seeming like there was any fish under that tree. So as always, when I'm fishing with artificials, if I'm not getting a bite after about half an hour, I pretty much decide to make a move. And on this trip, I'm super glad that I did that, because it ended up being a great idea. Let's see. Can't see too much over here, but got some, guys. Finally. What is this? There it is. Oh, it's a nice trout. Real nice trout. Nice. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Look at this guy. He's chunky. Look at that, guys. Nice little trout. He's probably about, I don't know, maybe 12, 13. Definitely not a keeper, but let's go. I'm glad I came here. Finally, a fish. Maybe they're stacked up there. Get this guy back in there. Get out of here, buddy. Thank you for biting. Let's go. Finally, guys, a catch. That was a nice one. If I measured him, there's a chance maybe he was a keeper, but I'm not too sure, honestly. Let's see if we can get a bigger one. Yeah, I think because they're coming in from the bay here, like I said, from the Tampa Bay right here, through this canal, they might be, you know, I don't think they're schooled up, but they're probably, just like stragglers here and there. Ooh, that was a beautiful cast. And this area isn't good for me to use the voodoo because there's too much structure here. I can't really work the bottoms. But man, that guy took it. I mean, he completely I I didn't even really have to set my hook much. Sweet. I had a feeling this side of the mangroves was going to do better than the pier where I was at. Although now, because this tide is coming in pretty quick actually. It might be good over there. But it's okay. I'll just test this area out a little more. So what I actually didn't realize is as I was leaving that pier, the tide was actually turning. When I reached this area, after I caught the trout, I decided to look at my phone and see what time the tide was going to change. And it had just changed. So as you guys see here, that water is actually moving pretty quickly through this canal now. So I was actually thinking of going back to that pier and seeing if maybe now the fish had been staged up in that, you know, under those mangroves. But as you guys know, when you catch a fish in one area, you can't just walk away from it that quick. So I gave it about half an hour, but you guys seen that was on the first cast. And unfortunately, that was the only fish that was coming through there. So at this point, I pretty much visited a bunch of areas that I thought maybe were going to have fish moving through it now that the water was moving. As you guys are going to see there, the water's starting to have, you know, a bit of movement in a lot of these areas. So I was really hoping that you know, maybe there was something in these canals that were going to eat any of these lures. But guys, it just seemed like it was not, you know, as active as always. And that's going to happen. That's fishing, guys. It's literally why they call it fishing and not catching. And you know, unfortunately, sometimes even though the tides look bad, I still decide to go out there because, again, you know, you got to try. You got to. And a lot of the times it pays off for me. And I'm sure for most of you guys, you know, a lot of times I'll have people say like, I wouldn't even waste my time fishing this today. And I still go and waste my time to fish it. And guys, I end up catching stuff. So, hey, you know, I can't always, sometimes you got to rely on the tides, but you still got to just go out and give it a shot. You just never know, guys. You really don't. Until you actually learn an area really good, you really don't know. And like I said, I just kept pretty much going into everywhere that I could and casting these lures and hoping for the best. And guys, unfortunately, by this time we were going through so many of them, and I actually ended up running into our little friends once again. Let me try to slam shady. Might be able to get it a little further. Those dolphins are coming closer now. Yeah, look at that. Hope they kept going. And unfortunately, guys, they did not keep going. They just kept making like laps around all these canals, and I was seeing them almost in every single one every time I would move. So I kind of felt like they were following me, but I'm pretty sure they weren't. There was probably just so many of them loaded up in these canals, and they were just patrolling it seemed like. So, you know, unfortunately, guys, at this point it was getting very hot, and not only could I not get past the dolphins in most of these areas, there was just seeming to be no fish. Like I said, it was really the tide, I think, that kind of messed it up. And but hey, again, sometimes I go out with some of these horrible tides and I end up finding fish. So I always give it a shot no matter what. And hey, like I always say, guys, a bad day fishing beats a good day at work. So no matter what, I'll probably always end up going out and giving it a shot. But for now, let's get out of here. Oh, whew. Guys, it is a hot day. I tell you what, man, oh man. I grinded it out for so long in that area and in other areas, just trying to see if I could catch something else. And fortunately, like I said, I was able to run across that one single trout, and that was literally it. I mean, I had a couple of strikes, but you know, that's it, guys. And hey, that's the name of the game when you go fishing, though. You know how it is, guys. That's why they call it fishing and not catching, honestly. And also, the dolphins kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's rare that I see a dolphin there. And then as many as I seen today was kind of weird. I don't know. I can't tell you guys what happened, why they were around so much. But I really want to say that they kind of ruined the bite in a way. Mainly because they probably just scared the fish off, you know, or made them real spooky to where they weren't eating. I don't know. I really don't know what a dolphin's presence does to the fish in that system, you know, in that water. I'm not too sure, but I can only imagine, you know, it's going to scare them off, probably make them not want to eat. Hey, you know, I can't control that. You know, dolphins got to eat too, guys. There's a reason they're out there doing that. You know, they're trying to get some food as well. So like I said, you know, I still had a good time out here. You know, of course, I probably got a sunburn. I guarantee you if I take these glasses off, I still got glasses on. I'm pretty sure you guys know what I mean by that. But yeah, so I put in as much time as I can, guys. Like I said, fortunately, I was able to hook up on that trout. I really like fishing morning time during the summer because it just seems to be where the water is the most, you know, cold, you know, where it's not as hot out. I don't know if that really has anything to do with the bite, but I just see more action in the mornings than any other time. But yeah, guys, so I just wanted to say once again, I truly appreciate all the support on the channel, guys. A view is all I could ask for from you guys, but if you guys drop a like and drop me a comment down, you know, I really truly appreciate it because it really helps. And you know, if you're really feeling froggy and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button for me. Just wanted to say I hope you guys have a blessed week. I hope you guys have the best luck out there fishing. Remember, guys, always stay positive, keep them good vibes up. I upload twice a week on my channel, so I hope to see you guys back here next time. But until then, guys, peace.